Mr. Ouchy's First Day by B.G. Hennessy. Worries. Tomorrow is the first day of school. Mr. Ouchy is ready. He bought a new shirt, new pants, and a new pair of shoes. Today, he got a haircut. Now it's time for bed. Mr. Ouchy sets his alarm clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Mr. Ouchy can't sleep. Tomorrow is his first day of teaching. Mr. Ouchy is worried. I hope I can find my classroom. Will I remember everyone's name? Will I be able to find the bathroom? Maybe I should wear my lucky blue shirt. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Mr. Ouchy is still awake. He tries counting sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sheep start to look like children. Robbie, Jake, Jennifer, Ann, Juanita, Sarah, Michael, Sam, Brett, Maggie, Jeremy, Rosa, Pat, Katie D, Terry, Larry, Mary, Lee, Alberto, Juan, and Zachary. Shh, Mr. Ouchy is sleeping. First lesson. Good morning, class, says Mr. Ouchy. Good morning, Mr. Teacher, says the class. My name is Mr. Ouchy. I'm your teacher this year. This is how you spell my name. Mr. Ouchy writes on the board, O-U-C-H-Y. Mary raises her hand. How did you get that name? Did they call you that because you got hurt a lot? She asked. No, it's my father's name, says Mr. Ouchy. Lee raises his hand. Your name rhymes with grouchy. Grouchy Ouchy. Are you a grouchy teacher? Asked Lee. You are right, Lee. Ouchy does rhyme with grouchy, but today I'm not grouchy. Today I'm excited. It's my first day of being a teacher. You were my very first class, and you can call me Mr. O. Okay, Mr. O, says the class. Minutes. Larry raises his hand. Mr. O, how many minutes until recess? Mr. Ouchy looks at the clock. It is 9:30, Larry. Recess is at 9:55. There are 25 more minutes until recess. Everyone at table 2 starts talking. Larry raises his hand again. Table 2 wants to know if that's 25 short minutes or 25 long minutes. What do you mean, Larry? All minutes are the same, says Mr. Ouchy. That's not true, says Larry. Larry's right, says Sarah. When my mommy says, I'll be off the phone in 1 minute, that is a long minute. But when she tells me we have to go in a minute, that's a short minute. Juan raises his hand. When my daddy is watching football and he says there's only 1 more minute in the game, that is a forever minute. But when he says 1 more minute and it's bedtime, that is a little minute. I see, says Mr. Ouchy. Let me try to explain. Sometimes when people say in a minute, what they really mean is in a short time. It usually is a short time for them, but every real minute is the same. A minute is 60 seconds long. Everyone look at the clock. When the little red hand gets to 12, we'll all start counting slowly to 60. Ready? Go. See, says Mr. O, that was 1 real minute, 60 seconds. Mr. Ouchy, that red thing on the clock doesn't look like a hand. How come you called it a hand? Robbie asked. Robbie, I don't know why it's called a hand, it just is. But I do know that it is 9:55 and class, it's time for recess. Mr. O, how many minutes in recess? Great expectations. It is almost time to go home. Today was a busy day, says Mr. O. We read, we wrote, we counted, we learned names, we learned about time, and we started to learn how to work together. No wonder I'm tired, says Brett. There's one more thing I'd like us to do today, says Mr. Ouchy. Let's make a list of the things you would like to learn this year. Lee raises his hand first. Ooh, me. He says, I want to learn how to whistle. Terry is next. Can you teach us how to swing on a trapeze? Mr. O, I want to train my cat, says Maggie. I want to learn how to make donuts, says Sam. I want to learn to play the drum, says Alberto. I want to know how to play with a yo-yo, says Sarah. Can we learn how to draw dinosaurs? Asked Brett. Can you teach me how to hit a home run? Says Jake. Just then the bell rings. It is time to go home. Wow, says Rosa. This is going to be a great year. Mothers. Today was a long day. Today was a good day. Mr. Ouchy is tired. It is time for bed. Mr. Ouchy sets his alarm clock and gets into bed. He starts to read. The telephone rings. Hello, says Mr. O. How was your first day of school? Did you like your class? Was everybody nice to you? Did you get a haircut? What did you wear? It is Mr. Ouchy's mother. Hi, Mom. My day was great. Everything went fine. Yes, I got a haircut. I wore my blue shirt. My class is the best, he tells her. No problems, she asks. No problems, answers Mr. O. I hope school goes as well tomorrow, she says. Me too, says Mr. O. Mom, could you send me your recipe for donuts? Asks Mr. O. Donuts? Sure, she says. Good night, Mom. Good night, sweetie pie. Sleep tight, she says before she hangs up. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Shh, Mr. Ouchy is sleeping.